Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you with the breaking news of WWE superstar Rey Mysterio is laid out yet once again. I think everyone knows the history of Rey Mysterio with that WWE intro when you used to buy the DVDs back in the day. I've had surgery on my knee 5 times, and I'm not sure, but he's coming back from a knee injury. Just at Survivor Series, he made his return at the Raw before, and on the run to the ring, I think everybody can remember he tweaked his knee a little bit. He was able to work through it, but he's still been missing shows a little bit here and there. I think everybody knows the story about the, actually it was the house show that I attended last Friday in Oakland. He was supposed to be on that show, and it's sort of an unknown reason why he wasn't there. Everybody had known that they had been booking a match of Alberto Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio. It was highly advertised as a semi-main event behind John Cena and Randy Orton in a steel cage. And just when it came down to get down, it was Del Rio versus The Miz for some reason. I know that they ran a backstory with Wade Barrett challenging Darren Young, saying that he, came there for a fight and his opponent didn't show up. But basically, he ended up working San Jose, and I know that he was supposed to work San Diego, but I think he ended up working somewhere else for some reason along the way. But I don't know if it's an injury that he's had since November, but it's just finally just snuck up on him again. But Del Rio laid out, not Del Rio, but Mysterio laid out on the floor is no good for anybody. I know that WWE has been looking to create a Mexican star for a real long time, and everybody knows why they brought in Alberto Del Rio, and they gave him the huge push. I believe about a year ago when he won the title, went to WrestleMania, they tried to do the huge angle with him and Jack Swagger. That ended up not being able to really work out the way they wanted to. Maybe some people can point the finger as Jack Swagger's pot arrest and this, that, and the other. But, they've brought in Sin Cara over the years, which was supposed to be a huge star. And that guy's sitting at home on his couch not doing anything right now. He's been replaced by Hunico, and who knows how that's going to work out. I know that Rey sells a lot of masks, and Sin Cara sells a lot of masks, and I know they want to keep that pumping. Rey's sold a lot of merchandise. I know he's in the top 5 guys for WWE, but he's had a long career. He's been in WWE since around 2002. Before that, he wrestled for WCW, ECW, Japan, and all over. He's had a career which was really never ever really supposed to take off, but you got to start asking yourself, has Mysterio worked, his last match? Is he sort of really done? I know that they've been trying to put some big plans on this guy for a while. He does one of those guys, he has 2 strikes in his file from the wellness policy, and when he came back from that last one, people were saying, they can never really trust this guy again, and he's going to be put in some matches where it seems like he's the big deal, but he's probably never ever going to be that guy again that's, going for the WWE Championship. Of course, now that they really only have 1 belt, it's hard to believe him really being there, but honestly, Mysterio's the guy who's not really my favorite guy, but he's stepped up and he's proved its weight 1,000 times. On WrestleMania, he's had one of my favorite matches with at 26 and 27 with him and CM Punk. Him and Cody Rhodes really jumped up and really surprised me. I think that, when somebody's not your favorite guy and, you're able to say, damn, they had a really good match, it takes a lot, to put you in that spot. But, Mysterio being down, I talked about Del Rio wanting to leave WWE. I mean, the only thing that's really going to do is put a bigger smile on Del Rio's face, because he knows that they don't have Mysterio. They're going to be bucking up at that table with some huge bucks. One for the fact that Del Rio doesn't want to be there anymore, and another one for the fact that they're just going to be trying to keep anybody they can that they can take down to Mexico and have real big tours. They've had a lot of real success going down there and selling out house shows when they've gone down there for, I believe, 7 days straight, and just tapping into that market and just being huge. And we're going to have to see, what this does for WrestleMania plans. I know that, it was talked about Sin Cara versus Mysterio. That's been talked about for like 3 years now. Who knows what the backup plan was. They normally have some way of making like an 8-man tag just to make sure everybody got on the card. I don't even remember Mysterio being on WrestleMania last year, so maybe he was hurt last year, but more time on the DL than on the active roster has been Rey Mysterio's MO for the last few whiles. So let's see, what they do to fix this up and get him back and on the card again, because they need him.